hope you guys had a good night and weekend. I had a good weekend. So, yeah, I just wanted to say hi, come talk to you guys. I missed you guys. I haven't been on like a few days, so I just like got up all early. um, yeah, I was thinking about my grandma, and I always think about her, of course. But um, she I was thinking about her recently because she used to always play a song. It's like you keep telling me this, keep telling me that. I think it's called like Practice What You Preach by like Barry White or something. But she used to play that all the time, like especially like towards the end of her days and stuff. Like they will just play like her favorite songs like out loud for her, like on the stereo, so she can be happy. And she loved that song. She always be dancing to it and stuff. She loved that song. I remember. But anyway, around that time, because we would come visit her sometime, like towards the end too. I remember the last time we visited her, I was sitting there listening to the music, right? And that song came on, and I was just sitting there like, I was actually listening to the lyrics because I never really listened to like the lyrics of the song, or maybe I did and didn't really grasp it, but I was actually listening to it, and I was like, this is true, like, because like a lot of people will tell you like to do, like I've had people in the past tell me like, oh, you're doing this wrong, or you need to do this way, you need to live this way, um, and tell me to do certain things, and I just be like, okay, I try to do the right thing, but then witness like them doing that totally opposite of what they told me to do. Like they could tell me to be like cook this way or clean this way or act this way, and you gotta better do it this way, you gotta be better, and then they don't even do it. They do the totally opposite, and it's just like, what? I don't know. It's weird, but like even like when I was younger, like we grew up in a church, like we literally had to go to church. Like we lived across the street from our church pretty much. So we had like all we had to do is cross the street to get to church. So we're in church all the time, and like my parents are a part of the church, and um I remember like I used to be like really freaked out because like whenever they say that somebody got the Holy Ghost and they start running around the church, like that would creep me out like so bad when I was younger. I'd be like, this is serious, like, because they'll be running and they'd be screaming and like they'd be like running around the whole church and like screaming and like vomiting, and like they'll go on the ground and start shaking and they put the sheet over them. I'm just like, what? This is serious, like, so I took it serious, and they were like, it's coming out of her, it's coming out of her. I'm like, what? It's not funny, but it's like, it freaked me out. But then when I remember like going to the bathroom once and like inside the church, and I went to the restroom, and I remember like there's blood everywhere in the stall, right? Like all over their walls. And I heard the grown-ups talking, and they were saying like, I guess it was like the pastor of the church or someone high up like that. His wife was like the stepmother of his daughter, and he would like she would take her in the bathroom during church and beat her until where she would bleed. And I'm like, how is this happening in the church? It's kind of weird. Aw. Come on, Kobe. Hi. But it was too much. It's like um it was just a lot. It was like there was blood everywhere, literally. And I was just like, how are you doing this in general at all? Anyway, shouldn't be happening. But yeah, the lung is happening in the church, and I'm just like, what? And it was like somebody higher up in the church too, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, I I witnessed a lot of things like with people that were really faithful with it. Like they would literally read the Bible every day. We'll pray in a circle, go to church. Even during the week, we had to go to church. And like, I just witnessed a lot of ill things outside of church that shouldn't have been going on. It's just like, this is not what you just taught us. Like, what? Is this right? And then you get confused and be like, I don't think this is right. I don't think you should be doing this. like they'll say something like they're so holy, you know, and they be doing the worst things behind closed doors, and it's like maybe fighting and just doing all kinds of stuff. That's not what they were preaching, you know. So I don't have anything against not like going to church or anything, but I don't anymore. I just like I just do what I have to do on my own and speak to God and stuff on my own and know that I'm protected, you know. Because I witnessed a lot of people, like a lot. It's not even just one person, it's a lot of people, and I'm just like, you would think that they wouldn't do like half the stuff that they do, and it's just like, you're telling me to do this, but you're doing this. Like, you're supposed to be the holy one, like really holy and stuff, but you're doing totally opposite stuff, like weird stuff. And it's like, I don't know. That's just what I witnessed growing up and as an adult as well. So I don't know. It just made me think of that song because she would play it all the time, especially towards the end. And when I was thinking about it, it made me think of like deeply, and I just like, it's true. Like, you gotta practice what you're preaching and stuff, you know. You can't just be preaching something just to say it and then do something totally different, because then you confuse others. Like, I was confused. So I don't know. That's like when I talk on here and stuff, like I try to just talk about my experiences and what I actually went through, so that way, or if I say stuff like working out or whatever, like I make sure I at least practice it myself, like, you know, at least try to work towards it or practice towards it, or if I'm slipping, I'll go back and do what I gotta do. I don't know, but I don't just say stuff for the heck of it. So I don't know. I witnessed a lot like that when I was younger, so it changed my view on a lot of things. But I still have my faith, of course, but and not everybody's like that. So it's just the people that I knew or were surrounded by were like that, or people that I knew like outside of like family or whatever. Like, there's a lot of people I knew that too that had ill intentions, you know. But they're like, but you wouldn't even know it. Like, you wouldn't even suspect it at all because they hide it. So it's weird. It just made me think about that song. So I don't know. I miss my grandma. I know I see her sometimes in my dreams and stuff, but I know she's around still. But she always, like, when she'll call, she'd be like, "Where's Nikki? Like, put Nikki on the phone. I want to talk to Nikki." I remember being around her when, like, I was younger. I remember being around her a lot, like, at her house. And she would make, like, this jam or jelly, like homemade jelly, and she'll, like, get it sealed up in jars and stuff. So she'll make, like, jams and jellies and stuff. And she loved to cook, so she always had, like, a pantry full of, like, jellies and stuff. But yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to come say hi and talk to you guys. I'm probably gonna just head out, finish my walk. But I just wanted to come say hi at least and wish you guys a good day. But yeah, just keep it pushing and stay positive. That's what I'm gonna do, and bang out this week. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.